This is what's great about sports. This is what the greatest thing about sports is. You play to win the game.
Sports
rundown.
Welcome into the Sports Rundown on 89.5 KQAL. I'm Ryan Glenn, joined here on this May the 4th by Bree Conway, Gabe Slavin, and Eric Bells. We enter finals week at Winona State University. We're almost to summer. And we had a very passionate and fired up conversation before we came on the air. So I want everybody to tell me about something that, whether it's for summer or anything here in the future, that you're fired up for or very passionate about.
Well, I am going to be doing play-by-play for the Meesville Mud Hens. They are a baseball team in the Minnesota Baseball Association league here in Minnesota. And if over the summer, I will be doing that. Well, I'll probably be doing that full-time, basically, for KDWA in Hastings, Minnesota. I don't know if we're allowed to shout out rival studios.
Sure, we'll keep that on the down low.
Okay.
But yeah. You're graduating. It's not like you'll still be here.
True.
Yeah.
But I will also be starting my own sports blog, as I announced, I think, on Thursday's show, called the Stat Padding Podcast, so you can listen or see updates on my Instagram at ericbell_02.
Nice.
Shout out.
I'll be doing.
Shout out.
Yeah, that's great. Things I'm excited for. Well,
or you're passionate about. Maybe something makes you angry.
I'm not angry, but I'm really passionate about a recent film that came out. Watched it this weekend. You know, The King of Pop?
Of course. I think I know exactly
Pretty
what
sure
you're talking
Bree's
about.
obsessed with that show or movie too.
Michael?
Yes, Michael.
10 out of 10.
Okay, yeah,
Unbelievable.
I was telling you, you have to go see it.
It's a great movie.
It was so good. Yes, okay, Ryan, for context, like, I don't remember, I think it was, like, last week. I think I was, like, we were walking out, and I was telling Gabe and Eric, I was like, you guys need to go watch the Michael Jackson movie. Like, it literally changed my life. Like, please go see it. And I guess I was right.
I mean, yeah, shout out to Jafar Jackson,
Yes!
nephew of Michael Jackson, who plays the lead role, as well as Coleman Domingo, who plays the father of Michael Jackson. Bit of an antagonist role in the movie, but his performance is really great.
Mm-hmm.
My sister said after watching it, he had a very punchable face throughout it, so did his job well.
I agree. I think those two in specific that you shouted out were a great choice because they definitely were the standouts. Like, I mean, obviously they all had great performances, but I think those two in specific, I was like, wow. Like, I think I told at least a couple of you this, but I kept looking at Jafar Jackson and I was like, holy moly, like he really looks like his uncle at times. It was really insane to watch. Oh, but as for me, I am personally very excited about the up-and-coming WNBA season as they are opening, like, I don't know when their first regular season game is, but they just finished up their preseason, so I'm very excited to see. Dallas is looking really good, by the way. Holy moly.
But it's the preseason, Bree. Come on. Does it mean anything?
They beat the Las Vegas Aces by, like, more than 20 points. I know. Dallas is kind of playing like
preseason.
I know they're kind of playing like it's like Game 7 of the championships, but like I don't care. They look really good, and Paige like played the same amount of minutes as Asia did, and they still beat the Aces. So you know.
Well, we'll see.
We will see. I have hopes. I have high hopes for them.
I wanted to go back to the Michael Jackson movie that came out because it seems some movie critics have not given it the same evaluation that you two have. Do you have any maybe indication or reason why you think they would? Is there any critique you would have of the movie?
Well, okay, I know I know the reason that the critics are rating it so lowly as compared to like us audiences. It's because they feel as if the movie was too sanitized due to like how he's kind of a controversial figure, you know? Do you guys?
Well, Gabe gave an interesting look on that.
Yeah,
Yeah. I was trying to figure out what sanitized meant for a second. So.
Like when you
Yeah,
wash your hands before you
No, like they took out all the bad, or the bad or controversial parts. But I will, in their defense, it's because they legally could not, and they're making a second movie. So
I was gonna say.
I mean, plus a lot of his family members were executive producers in this movie.
Right,
So a lot of the
exactly.
brothers, a lot of them.
right.
they weren't about to shame their family name.
Yeah, that is
from
true.
a movie.
Right.
The only criticism I would say is the brothers. I mean, it might be because they're executive producers. They really had no role, like whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be honest. I don't think like half of them talked. Like I don't think
That's
they had
true.
a line
There
of
wasn't.
dialogue.
They didn't have really a huge role because it makes sense to me because it was about Michael. But I would have been nice to have them be like a larger part of like the cast. Like have more dialogue or something.
And it's like it's part of the story because it's the Jackson 5. It starts it off with, and it starts to.
Right.
It's gonna go through his career into starting as a solo artist,
Right.
which is kind of the like plot of the movie,
Right.
Without spoilers, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spoiling someone's documented
I mean,
life.
yeah.
It's Michael Jackson. It's the king of
Spoilers
pop.
for- his life.
It's most of the what happened is out, right? But maybe what they chose to put in the movie, we won't know until we see it. I'm excited for the summer to be working in the Northwoods League, the Wilmer Stingers. Excited to do that, do some broadcasting there. So excited for that. As summer's basically upon us. As we're just a couple days left. Everybody's got. I know Gabe's done with his finals. He was freaking out, going crazy today. Eric and Bree, are we done?
I'm also done with my finals.
So this is-
I had one.
All right. And did you pass?
I don't know yet. It was a performance.
Oh.
So I gave my performance today, and we'll see. I think I did well. So.
Okay. So your freshman year of college is done basically
know,
after we
that's
go off the air.
crazy.
This is it. So what is your
Oh, wow,
what is
that's
your
crazy.
assessment?
It was good. I liked it. Yeah, I like being here. I think that's definitely I mean, not to shout you guys out too much, but like, I don't know, this place was definitely a highlight of my year. I'm so glad I found KQAL and you guys because it's been great. I mean, obviously I love meeting all my friends and my classes and getting used to being in college, but I don't know. I really like being at KQAL and I'm excited to be on the Sports Rundown next year as well.
Yeah. Well, we've enjoyed having you on, and
you.
we'll see you. The show isn't ending, but we'll see you again next year too. But Eric,
Yeah, because unfortunately I will not be here for Thursday.
Eric, your last show will be on Thursday. But are you done with your final? You said.
I have 2 finals left. I have one that opens up on Wednesday that is due on Friday night. And then the other one, I was told that we have a final quiz, but I have not seen it. So I'm going to email my professor.
It's probably just gonna show up on D2L
That's
at
what
one
I'm
point
that's
because
what
some
I'm assuming.
professors just no.
Yeah.
They mess around, unfortunately.
I know.
Anyway, today's May the 4th. That is a very famous day for a lot of Star Wars fans, but we will hold off any of the Star Wars talk for now since our opening here is running a little long. So we'll go right into some Warrior sports, and we will start with a bang with the NSIC champions, our Winona State University softball team.
That is indeed correct. They had a big weekend as the Warriors took on Minnesota State Moorhead as well as Minnesota Crookston in a pair of doubleheaders and swept across the board. A very successful weekend for the Warriors and just a lot to go around as well. Indigo Fish started it off in the first game with 3 hits and 3 runs batted in a 10-0 victory over the Dragons and picking up their 23rd win of the season. They'd pick up 3 more as well. And again, I'm going to point this out as well. Izzy Howe, no hitter. Again, first one of this weekend. We'll keep you in tune for that. 10 strikeouts, 2 walks as she picks up her 17th win against the Dragons on Friday as she'll continue to have another solid performance to come. But that's also the second game here where the Dragons lost to the Warriors 4-0 at home once again for the second part of our doubleheader. Jada Berg picks up the win. She also only allowed 3 hits and 4 strikeouts. And Warriors, again, very successful offensively. Alyssa Wolfel was the only Warrior to bat more than 2 hits in this one, but also picked up a run, as well as Jaden Johnson picking up a hit and run batted in as well to highlight those 2 performances. Then this is where it really kind of was a very interesting situation. If the Warriors won out, they would claim a share of the NSIC championship with St. Cloud, as St. Cloud also took care of business, so they are also co-NSIC champions for the start of the official tournament season. But the first game was very high stakes here for the Warriors as they started the game up 5-2 in the bottom of the 4th after Alyssa Wolfel home run to left field. And then Crookston crawled all the way back to tie it up all the way into the 7th inning, 6-6. And they actually took the lead in the top of the 11th inning as it went to 4 extra innings. And then a very big performance here on the play from Ava Smith, who was pinch hitting for the Warriors. Homer to right center, sending Alyssa Wolfel as well as Parker home, and taking a game-winning shot for the Warriors to get 9-7 victory to start the day. 3 Warriors pitched. I'm going to highlight Izzy Howe as well. She didn't pick up the win. Jada Berg did, with only allowing 4 hits and 3 strikeouts, but Izzy Howe picked up 4 strikeouts in this one, as well as only allowing 6 hits and 3 runs. Now, this next game was very crucial. Like we said, Warriors looking to pick up that NSIC championship. They pick a 6-0 victory against the Golden Eagles of Crookston, and Alyssa Wolfel, once again having a solid performance. 2 hits, 2 runs batted in. Bryn Elson-Peter, on her last home game with the Warriors, picked up 2 hits and 4 runs batted in as well as a run as well. Very solid performance, but Izzy Howe, again, no-hitter in this one, picking up her 18th regular season win of the season, 11 strikeouts, as well as no runs allowed. And with that, Izzy Howe picked up her 2nd NSIC Pitcher of the Week honors to close out the regular season of play. With that being said, with Winona State picking up co-NSIC champions, it was going to be interesting to see where they were placed in the NSIC tournament, as that's going to start very soon. They will be the number 1 overall seed in the NSIC, as St. Cloud State takes over 2nd. They will play the winner of SMSU and Sioux Falls, which will be on Wednesday. We will have the live result. We will have the results of the quarterfinal matchup of whoever Winona State plays, as that game will start at 12:30. So I'd assume, unless this goes into 10 extra innings, of course.
20
extra innings.
Crazy.
But the Warriors right now firmly placed at the top of the mountain to start the NSIC tournament.
There we have it. Conference champions for the first time since 2019. Also, yeah, as you said, Gabe, the 6th time Winona State has ever won, or at least had a share of a regular season NSIC crown. I was actually walking by the lake with Valerie when Ava Smith hit that walk-off home run to the opposite field as well. She's a right-handed batter, and she went to right center field. And the outfielders for Crookston ran, and they kind of ran right into the wall because it barely got out. But that was awesome to see in the 11th inning. So cool for them. Exciting season that should continue into the NCAAs, probably barring anything crazy happening in the regional. They were 5th going into the weekend, going 4-0. And most likely in, but of course, if they win a conference tournament, they're automatically in. So we will see. We'll see how it goes for them, but exciting time for the softball team. Next up, we can move over to a team that's actually competing right now, and that will be our women's golf team.
Yes, the women's golf team right now are competing at the NCAA Division II Central Regional in St. Joseph, Missouri. That started today, and it currently is still going on. Winona State was at least, they were 17th when I was last checked this, but now they are tied for 15th right now on the 18th hole. Megan Young is tied for 36 with a +8. Georgia Volley is tied for 63rd with a +10. Maeve McDougall is tied for 68th with a +11. And then Lindsay Lunn is also tied for 68th with +11. And then Kesamara is number 96 with +22 on the day. There are still 2 more rounds to go. This tournament ends on Wednesday, May 6th.
Well, there we have it. Yeah, Megan Young, who we had on the Sports Rundown last Thursday, and if you want to listen back to that interview, it can be on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to your podcast or your favorite podcast. It's also going to be on YouTube now. If you just look up KQAL, the recording of that will be on YouTube, as well as all the other live programs and different shows that we offer here at KQAL. So just look up YouTube and look up KQAL. You'll see it right there to be able to listen back. But yeah, Megan Young right now, the top warrior on that leaderboard, as Winona State was back in the NSIC, or not the NSIC, in the NCAA regional for the first time in a while. It's also the first time that both the men's and women's teams were in it too. We know the men's will be starting later this week.
Yes, they'll be starting on Thursday, May 7th in Big Rapids, Michigan.
Big Rapids, Michigan. So there we have it. We had Max Jericho on a week ago from today. We'll go back and listen to that episode, as well as both teams are in the NCAA and looking to maybe have a couple individuals advance, and the team's looking to have success as well. Before we get to another sport, I said earlier it's May the 4th, so I asked everybody to bring some Star Wars themed trivia here tonight. And Gabe, we'll go with you. What did you bring for us?
Okay, this one's a twofer. All right.
I like it.
Ooh.
Luke Skywalker's vehicle in The Phantom Menace, what was it called?
the Rust Bucket. That's not what it's called. but it
So
was-
Luke Skywalker's not in the Phantom Menace, so I'm not really sure how I can answer this question.
Anakin.
His vehicle. Oh, I know what it is.
I do not.
I have
know the name.
no clue.
Pod racer.
Oh,
Okay.
I should have known that.
Second part. What model of car was constructed from a shell of?
Ooh.
Like a realistic car.
Like an actual real life car.
Ooh. What
They
was
used
it?
the shell of a car.
What shape is it? I've never seen it before.
Is it like a sedan, SUV?
Yeah, that's a great question. I don't
Truck.
even because it's not just one
Think very fancy car brands. Okay.
Lamborghini.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Corvette.
Royce.
Maserati.
Maserati.
Oh,
Maserati.
that's
The
just a wild
Maserati
guess.
birdcage of the 60s.
Oh,
Oh.
interesting.
Because I know what it looks like, the pod racer, but it has cables that kind of shoot out and has different parts that. So I was trying to think, was it the spot where he's sitting in is what they took maybe inspiration from?
Yes.
The seating area. Okay. Ooh, cool. Well, we can do one more trivia. And Bree, what do you have for us
Okay,
as a big Star Wars fan, right?
Oh,
No.
absolutely. Yeah,
What?
massive.
Just say you are. Just say you
yeah,
are.
absolutely.
You didn't call Luke Anakin, so.
Yeah, this guy, his dad, like Luke wasn't even born yet. Come on.
Yeah, come on, Gabe. What are you doing?
He gave away his hand without.
Okay, this one's kind of easy, so if you get it right away, I can give you another one. But what year did the first Star Wars movie come out?
I know that.
Okay.
I'm gonna let Gabe say.
Does anyone want to guess?
Gabe, do you have even? No, I want to see your guess first.
I
That's what
say-
I want to
say
see
it.
because he's gonna. I hope he's off by a lot.
Star Wars, when did that start? I'm going to say 74.
You're really close,
Not a bad
actually.
guess. 77.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not
I was
bad.
gonna say
Okay.
70.
I was hoping you were gonna be off by like 20 years, and
No, I didn't.
1950.
Okay, you got that really fast. Are you a really big Star Wars fan, Ryan?
yes.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well,
Okay, give me a more difficult one. Do you have a?
I don't know what is.
That's
considered
true. You won't have
difficult.
idea. Just does there on this? Are you on just a website? I would assume.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe let's try this. What was Han Solo was frozen in what?
Carbonite,
Shoot.
which is actually not a real element on the periodic table.
Really?
It's made up.
Yeah,
'cause
it makes
it's
sense.
There's carbon, but not carbonite.
You can't make carbon into a solid, I don't believe.
I don't think so.
I don't know anything about chemistry either. So
I'm not saying
this is
anybody
my-
chemistry.
This is not my niche.
Star Wars isn't.
Nor chemistry. Star Wars, nor
chemistry?
chemistry.
I know Bad Chem from Sabrina Carpenter, but
Well,
that's
that's
it.
the only one you should know, really.
Oh, let's
that's
play
the only
this
one that's
song.
really important.
Hold on. Keep talking about something.
Something, something.
Carbon can combine with metal, like steel.
Oh, can it? Wait, is that what
nice.
makes carbonite? Is when you combine it with metal?
No, carbonite's not a real thing.
It's made up.
No, I know it's made up of like.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
That was quite sudden.
I'm perfectly fine with playing
It-
that
it-
out.
No,
Yeah, me
we
too, me
can't. We
too.
can't.
Oh shoot.
it helps carbon is added to iron to increase its strength, hardness, and creates steel. So
Oh.
iron and carbon create steel.
Sure. Wait, that's interesting.
Okay. So
You know a lot about metals.
I looked it up.
Oh, never mind.
see, anybody can become an expert.
This
Yeah.
is
With
true.
Google. With Google.
This is true.
Google
All right.
AI, to be fair.
Well, good trivia so far. We'll move back to a Warrior sport, and that would be our women's track and field team, as they are not currently competing or did not this weekend, but they have some upcoming meets.
That is correct. Well, actually, they were in Mankato like a couple days ago. Actually, at
Oh, okay, yeah.
the Tim Marshall Open.
Yes, yep.
That was their last tournament to close out the regular season, and they had a pretty strong performance there. Lexi Urbic won the 400-meter hurdles in 59 seconds and setting a new personal best, which is pretty cool. Yasmin Ruiz came in. I think that's her last name. Correct me if I'm wrong, but she came in third in the 800 meters with 2 minutes 22 seconds and .99, so quite close to 2 minutes and 23 seconds. Reese Coleman finished 5th in the 400 meters. Faith Hafner finished 8th. Oh, Chloe Frasky was 2nd in the high jump, which she was another person who set a new personal best at 5 feet and 4.5 inches. That's very interesting. And this personal best was enough to move her to rank of 73rd in the NCAA Division II. Cecilia Dittrich placed 7th in the javelin throw. Ella Schuler moved to the new NCAA Division II 40th rank with a 19-foot and 1.25-inch jump in the long jump, which earned her 5th place. And then Leslie Schuler finished 3rd in the triple jump, jumping 39 feet and 6.75 inches. Wow, that's a lot. I don't know what's normal for long jump, but that sounds really long to me. But anyways, next up, the Warriors have their sights set on the NSIC Conference Championships, which are Thursday, May 7th through the 9th in Duluth. So it'll be interesting to see how they do in that.
I can't imagine it hasn't been Mankato hosting the outdoor championships much. I don't know if they rotate or what, but that's different that Duluth's hosting. But yeah, good luck to them, as there's a lot of conference championships. The softball team, the track and field team right now are competing, as well as one other team, and that would be the baseball team, Gabe, as they have qualified for the NSIC tournament after a pretty solid closing weekend of the regular season.
Yeah, it was paramount for them to, obviously it wasn't really much of a question if they would be able to make the tournament, but where they were seated was kind of the question marks there. And they needed to have a good series against the Northern State Wolves, and they had a very solid series there, starting with Dylan Hare picking up 2 hits as well as 4 run batted, and 3 of them coming off the last score of the game, which is a homer to right center, sending over 3 runs batted in for Dylan Hare to win the first game here for the Warriors. Max Strecker picking up the win with a pair of strikeouts in the last inning as well. And then the next one was a lot more offensive for both sides. Northern picking up a 12-11 victory, having a total of 14 hits with those 12 runs. Winona State picked up 9 runs themselves. Clayton Hawkins, 4 for 4. With 3 runs batted in that performance, the right fielder for the Warriors. The only Warrior to get more than 1 hit in that performance as well, so he had a very strong day in that category, as well as the final game. This one, the Warriors' offense exploded as 27-8 in a baseball game.
Holy cow.
We playing football?
Well,
They kicked a couple field goals.
Yeah, right?
Was it Northern went for 2 and said
they went for 2, yeah. But yeah, Warriors picking up a 27-8 win against Northern State in the regular season finale on Sunday. 22 hits. I mean, absolutely unbelievable. Connor Weed and Josh Atano picking up 3 of them. Connor Weed also picking up 6 runs batted in and 4 runs. I mean,
jeez,
very incredible performance there from him. Hatano picking up those 3 hits as well as 4 runs batted in and 3 runs as well. Many Warriors picking up a ton of opportunities at the bats. 7 Warriors picking up more than 2 hits as well. Wow. Very great performance for them. And then Braden Deering picking up the victory with a strikeout, only pitching an inning, only allowing 2 hits and a run. And again, Warriors sitting very solid here in the NSIC. They earned the 6 with a 25-24 overall record, 20-16 in the NSIC, an improvement from last year as well. Okay. And with UMary, they're going to be playing them as the 3, taking on the Warriors at Ronkin Field at the campus of Augustana University, which is kind of interesting because they're played at 2 different fields for the NSIC tournament, as the other one's going to be at the Birdcage, which is located near the Sanford Premier Center.
Yes, correct. That's where Sioux Falls plays their home games.
That's where Sioux Falls.
It's the same. I believe it's the Sioux Falls Canaries, which is, I think, an independent league or some type of summer ball league stadium. But yes, that's where Sioux Falls plays.
Yeah, and they'll start on Wednesday as well, May 6th. That'll be at 6 p.m., one of the primetime games at Ronkin Field. And if they win, they'll be heading over to the Birdcage on Thursday at 3:30. If they lose, they head back to Ronkin at noon on Thursday as well. But again, Warriors with a lot to play here in the NSIC tournament, coming off a series victory over Northern State. It's going to be paramount for what they do in the NSIC tournament.
Very exciting for them, as Coach Wing and his staff were excited about this group. And yeah, they finished with the regular season most wins they've had since 2019, back in the conference tournament the first time in a few years. So good to see them playing some winning baseball. And there was actually an interesting stat I did just noticed here about that last game against Northern State, 27-8. So Northern State had a pitcher go 2 2/3 of an inning. He went 11 hits, gave up 11 runs. They were all earned. I won't say the name of the pitcher just to not try to put all the blame and get publicity on him, But I'm just going to say he's from Prior Lake, Minnesota, just so you know.
Oh.
And that's a fact.
It's always connected to Prior Lake
And,
somehow.
I'm not kidding. If you look up the stats and look up the roster, it's real. So
It's the astronaut meme with Ryan. It's always been Prior Lake.
it is. And actually, his brother actually goes here.
If we counted
Really?
stats, if we counted stats like basketball, he'd have a triple double.
Oh,
Okay.
It's true, but it's just not what we're
looking for.
trying to do. But anyway, Winona State gets the win. And I also have kind of a trivia question for you guys that has to do with that Winona State result. How many times now? So they scored 27 runs on Saturday, it was. How many times in Winona State baseball history, according to our record books, has Winona State scored 27 runs or more in a game?
Ooh. Like in all of our history?
What was your guess, Gabe?
3.
3?
I'm going to guess 5.
I'm gonna guess 4.
It is more. It's 10.
Oh.
10
by
times.
Price is Right rules, I win.
Sure. So now what do you think is the most they've ever scored in a game?
49.
32.
I don't know how high baseball could go, but I'm going to guess 54.
You would have lost Prices Right this time, Bree. 35,
Shoot.
as Eric was the closest in. It was April 7th, 2012 against Northern State. They won a game 35-6. So it's
Wow.
I'm noticing a trend.
yeah, against something about playing the Wolves from Northern State just doesn't bode well against Winona State.
Yeah,
for them.
we must like mark that on our calendar
Hey,
or something like.
And how about the news too that Winona State baseball will be getting a new stadium in the next couple of years. 2028
actually?
is the hope.
Oh, nice.
That's the hope and the goal for in a couple of years that they'll be playing down right by the lake, just kind of by the softball
nice.
field. So the softball field, Maynard R. Johnson Field, is going to be all turf eventually, and then the new field, I don't know what they would call it, as Lowry Field is the name of it right now. So we'll see.
I can always hear them like playing and practicing when I'm like walking home.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So-
nice. But obviously, I mean, it's not going to be there in a couple years, and I probably won't be there in a couple years either. So, I guess it works out.
That's morbid.
Yeah, what?
No, like I'll still be alive, but like I'm not living where I am currently living,
okay.
so I won't hear them. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
fair.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wasn't like predicting my own death or anything. I'm just saying like I'm not gonna hear them anymore because they're not gonna be there and I'm not gonna be there.
Fair enough.
Do you guys see what?
Yeah, we know what you're saying. Just the way you said it. It was.
Yeah,
I know where Gabe was going with it because it sounded odd. Anyway, we've hit halftime here on the Sports Rundown as Winona State. A lot of teams competing for conference championships. There was a athlete graduation ceremony last night in the Thompson Auditorium. As for those athletes that will be competing over the week, so cool for them to be honored. And congratulations to all the graduates. Eric, who will technically not, but is graduating because he still he needs a couple more credits, but he'll get it, and then
Technicality.
he'll technically you'll graduate eventually,
Yeah.
right? So
Eventually.
we'll get
Well, one more
2030
class
maybe.
of 2026 and a half.
Yeah.
2026 and a half. 2030. That's
Yeah,
even
we
later
hope
than
not.
me.
You never know.
Yeah, Bree wants to be out of here by 2030. Before that,
Oh, I
probably.
will be. Trust and believe.
Yeah, but anyway, we'll talk on the second half. The Minnesota Wild and the Minnesota Timberwolves both competing now in the second round. The Wilds played last night. The Wolves game 1 tonight at the Spurs. They have one of their star players do the Wolves back in action, it seems, after an injury just over a week ago, as well as a big horse race over the weekend that Bree did not watch. We'll talk about that and more in the second half of the Sports Rundown on 89.5 KQAL.
Bourbon in front, both sending a huge long shot. Renegade and Golden Temple are closing too. Here's Golden Temple! Golden Temple and Cherie DeVaul make history in the Kentucky Derby.
That was Larry Comas on the call as the 152nd Kentucky Derby came down the stretch, and Golden Tempo is the winner in the 152nd running of that race. And Bree,
Yes.
you did not watch it.
Unfortunately not. I was a little bit busy trying to get my stuff back to my house.
You realize it's called the most exciting 2 minutes of sports. It literally ends, like it's a race that ends after 2 minutes, about 2 minutes and 2 seconds actually. But
Oh, wow, that's very specific.
you didn't watch it.
My fault. Okay, well, did Gabe or Eric watch the game?
It's not a game, it's a race.
Oh, sorry. Okay, close enough.
No, I watched. I watched it.
Second time in a row.
Wow, I just got clocked. But yeah, no, it was very interesting, Bree. Only 122 seconds.
Yeah, only 122.
Wow, that's crazy, guys.
I watched it and I was moving out that day.
Oh my God. Eric, you watched it? Okay,
Yeah.
what did you think?
It was good. I mean, it's horse racing. There's nothing too much. I heard, or I didn't say I heard, but I found out that there was beef with Golden Tempo and another horse, I believe.
Wait, actually?
Really?
I believe so.
What was the beef?
Like they were fighting?
Like the jockeys, I would say.
Oh, the jockeys. Not, I thought you meant like the horses were beefing.
So
No.
the horses might beef. We don't know.
This is true.
We can't communicate
We
with
don't
them.
speak
They
horse.
They don't
As
speak
far as
horse.
we
They don't
know.
speak our language.
English.
Yes, English, but any other human language for that matter. But so the jockey on Golden Tempo, Jose Ortiz, he won the race. That's his first Kentucky Derby win.
Nice.
The jockey who I will show you on the screen here, nobody listening can see that, who got second on Renegade, that's his brother, Erod Ortiz.
Oh,
so
really?
The brothers, the Ortiz brothers, finished 1-2 in the Kentucky Derby, and it's the first win between either of them. So after the race, like kind of right when they were running by each other, you could see they kind of reached out and like he kind of tapped his hand or whatever, like, you know, just like a congrats, obviously. And but definitely different where just if you're competing against your sibling, where I'm sure it's like you're happy they won, but then it's
Right.
all I want it. So
Right.
it would have been maybe probably a bittersweet moment for
Yeah.
his brother there.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, the first another stat that you think is really cool, Bree, Cherie
yes.
DeVoe, the first female trainer ever to win the Kentucky Derby. And if anybody saw the video of her reaction, it is just the emotion she just cannot comprehend. She can't believe that it happened.
That's awesome. Yeah, I feel like women are so like underrepresented in so many like I guess you could call more like niche sports. Like you don't ever get to hear of like women like horse trainers, for example, like or a lot of like those other things. So that's really cool to see. I was very happy when I saw that on the news.
Super cool. And it was the most watched Kentucky Derby in, I believe, more than 40 years is what I saw. It was,
Actually?
Really?
peaked at-
Wait, what was the hype around this one in specific? Should I have tuned in?
Here's the thing. Here's my thing with this is that
Okay.
so this is the most watched. It peaked at 24 million, I think, at the race. Which
Wow.
again, I think the event itself, like I've always been a fan of this as long as I
Sure.
can remember. I've watched this, but the fact that it's gaining popularity now and because of her story as well is really
Yeah.
cool. And also, doesn't our society that our attention spans have decreased as much
This
over
is
time?
true.
The race is 2 minutes. You don't have to watch anything other than this
True.
race for 2 minutes, and then it's over. You don't have to watch anything else. So I think that's really cool. But it's fun to know that hey, people are actually want to tune in and watch this because it is again, this race was cool because and you know what Golden Tempo did was dead.
Oh?
Golden Tempo was dead last.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Almost the whole race, and then when they hit the kind of as they're going the far turn into the stretch, ran 10 wide. Like have you seen the video of it, Bree?
I think I have.
Look,
Yeah.
like the overhead shot of it is incredible.
Oh, I haven't seen an overhead. I just
Look
saw like
that
the...
up. Yeah, look that up because
Okay.
you can see the horse like has to go all the way on the outside, and typically when you have to, it's the same as like if you have to take a longer path, you're not going to get there in time. So
Yeah, this is true.
Golden Tempo wins the Derby and the Preakness just over 2 weeks from now. But yeah, cool to see that, and fun to know Eric watched it, Gabe watched it, and maybe next year, Bree.
Maybe okay.
Maybe.
Now that I know how good, like, I need it. I'll tune in just for you, Ryan.
I appreciate that. Thank you. But anyway, so we can move on to some other sports as tonight the Minnesota Timberwolves will start their second round series at the San Antonio Spurs. Game 1 tipping off at 8:30, probably 8:53 or so. And exciting time. And Eric, there's 4 teams left now in each conference, but we had a couple 3-1 deficits overcame in that first round.
We did. The Pistons. Oh, sorry, I peeked the mic over there.
The spits.
I spit on the mic.
He's
Sorry.
excited about that one.
The Pistons versus the Magic. What a great series that was. The Magic up 3-1. Can Joe Mazzulla close out? No, he cannot. He gets fired the next day. Joe Mazzulla, going into the season, expecting 50 wins, trading for Desmond Bane, 4 first-round picks, hopefully getting that player. Desmond Bane, best player all year for the Magic, in my opinion, comparatively to Paulo Banchero. Paulo, I shoot bricks or whatever. I forget his nickname that he has. Franz Wagner, I can't hit threes.
Wow, these
Jalen
are some
Suggs.
really lovely
Jalen
nicknames.
Suggs, I'm dating Haley Van Lith. Are they still dating, Bree?
Are they? Speaking of Haley Van Lith,
She got waived.
She got waived today.
Isn't it
by
crazy?
The Sky. Well, and I realized I was like, why the heck would they waive her? They waived her because they signed Natasha Cloud, who has been unsigned this whole time.
Well, going back to NBA.
Sorry, Michael.
No, you're good. I brought it up.
This is true.
And Joe Mazzulla gets fired. What a guy that going into this play-in.
So he was fired?
Yes,
For sure?
Yes, he was fired for sure. Going into the play-in, it's like, okay, is he gonna make it? Is he gonna get in? Because he was expected to get fired. Well, not expected, but like everyone's like, oh, he's gonna get fired if they don't make the play-in. Makes the playoffs, and people are like, did he get his job back? Clearly not. Joe Mazzulla is fired.
Well,
Jamal Mosley.
I was gonna say, I was thinking Joe Mazzulla here. As you've been saying this, I'm thinking, okay, what? I'm looking. There's nothing reporting that he's fired. But what coach was? Which team was it?
Jamal Mosley.
Of the.
Orlando
There you go.
Play the song. Orlando Magic. No, I don't know. It's very interesting to look at some of these 3-run comebacks. First time since the bubble, it's happened.
Oh, really?
Because the last team to do it did twice, which was also the team that was supposed to be the easiest 3-run comeback of all time. They didn't get the job done. But again, going back to that Celtics-Sixers series,
Yeah.
Joel Embiid's a warrior.
I mean,
holy cow.
have you guys read the?
No, he's a 76er.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not a warrior.
Formerly, the Philadelphia Warriors were in Philadelphia.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Ryan.
Yeah, that's where you're going. You're just off by 60 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of the right grammar.
Okay.
Right?
The
Okay.
correct grammar.
Also, by the way, Eric, Haley Van Lith and Jalen Suggs are no longer together. They broke
Okay.
up last November.
Dun dun dun.
Well, he's got nothing now.
Yeah, he's got nothing.
He's bald.
He is bald. Well,
Is he
that's fine.
bald now?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
He
that's
finally cut it all off.
That's tough.
He's not Rudy Gobert though. He's no Rudy.
What are you gonna say, Gabe?
What was I gonna say? I kind of forgot. But that's kind of what happens.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, Celtics picking up
Ooh.
3 wins. We
Yikes.
want Boston.
We want Boston. I mean, what a great story for. I don't know if you guys read over the summer. There was released an article on ESPN called Joel Embiid Sees You, and it's talking about like all the narrative stuff around him, talking about like his personal life, how he's kind of like isolated himself, and how he's kind of like shy and whatnot. It's a very great story, and it talks about how he kind of blames himself for his brother's death because his brother died 2 years after he came in the league, and he was like, "Oh, that's my fault" and whatnot. But what a great story Joel Embiid has had this season. He's played on and off. Obviously, hasn't played fully healthy. Coming off appendicitis, I believe, and injury. Well, I wouldn't say injury, but thing naturally happens in your body. It explodes and whatnot. You gotta get surgery.
Not good.
Yeah, I didn't realize you could get that as like a fully like grown adult. Like you could get appendicitis like when you're like old.
Yes.
Really?
What is old to you?
Me.
No, not yet, Eric.
Oh, not
Not
yet.
yet. What is? Answer the question, Bree.
No, because time is relative.
Okay, Einstein.
Yeah. So you don't have an answer, do you?
Time is relative.
Okay.
Oh.
No, but I mean, this game, I was at a bar watching this game. I went to a guy who had a Tatum jersey in the bar. I said, "I'm sorry, what happened, bro?" Lying. I'm so glad the Celtics are out.
You should have said the
Yeah,
the
but
exact opposite.
He was bigger than me, so I didn't know. He was the Tatum fan.
All
He
right,
probably had a
smart.
couple drinks and whatnot.
Well, yeah, you don't want to take that risk.
But this game too was just crazy because there was like 3 times Joel Embiid gets hit in like the leg and he's down, and it's like, is this it for him? Because like everyone knows his history. If he gets hit once, he's made of glass.
Yeah. Well, a lot of them are. It seems like.
There was like one time he was getting stretched out, which I assume was probably for like his appendicitis, and it's like, oh no, did he like re-aggravate something like in his thing? I mean, he's coming off 2 weeks ago of getting the surgery. I mean, shout out Tyrese Maxey, playoff P. Mr. Guy's got his third theme song.
Yeah.
Nice.
What is it? Return of the Mac?
Return of the Mac. No,
That's a great song.
I know.
I've never heard it.
Oh, you're missing out, bro. You gotta.
I'm sorry.
Tune
I
it
get
on.
a lot of things. You guys gave me lots of recommendations.
She's never heard of Return of the Mac.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't.
maybe
Like, yeah.
maybe I've heard it. I just don't know the name.
You definitely probably have heard it.
Probably.
On
but-
that Michael Jackson playlist, put on Return of the Mac as well. Okay.
Well, I just listen to like his like how they have like essentials playlist like on Apple Music. Like I just play like Michael Jackson essentials.
I know we got more games to go to, but this series between the Knicks and Sixers.
I actually have a stat with the Celtics
Oh, okay.
first. According to this, what I'm seeing it from ESPN Insights, the Celtics Well, the first team to have 3 different starters, Luka Garza, Baylor Shireman, Ron Harper Jr., with 0 points in a playoff game since starters were first tracked in the 1970-71 season.
I didn't know Luka was a starter at one point.
Well, he was in
Tatum.
Game 7.
No Tatum.
Oh.
Tatumless Celtics.
Shoot. Dang. And he didn't score any points.
He ran.
Three starters didn't score any points for them.
Oof. Well, you know what? At least he's not the only one.
Yeah, don't make fun of the Iowa guy, all right?
No, I'm not. I just was
Baylor
surprised.
Shireman.
No, he's a good player, so I was just surprised. I was like, oh.
No, he's
like-
not.
Oh.
No, he's not. He's a good college basketball player, but he's not a good NBA player.
And you know what?
Okay.
College basketball is so much more
Hey,
entertaining.
I can't say anything about that. I don't watch college basketball that much.
You should. I kind of. You said that you think college basketball is better than the NBA, Ryan. I think that I agree with you. I don't know. What do you think about this, Gabe?
I can understand, NBA, especially around this time when the playoffs are going
Sure.
on.
Playoffs are fine. Yeah.
Yeah, playoffs are fun.
Playoff basketball is really
Yeah.
great.
Sorry,
you're good.
my brother texted me, and I don't know how true this is. All right, he says he works with Jalen Suggs' uncle
Oh.
at Volkswagen dealership in Inver Grove Heights. I'm
Well,
calling you out,
where
John.
is Jalen Suggs from?
Minnesota?
Is he actually?
Yeah, him and Chet
Minnehaha,
Holmgren.
him and Chet Holmgren played in high school together.
Did they really?
They played and actually lost to Ani's high school, Eden Prairie. At
Oh,
one
really?
point. And
Really?
and that Minnehaha team had beaten Sierra Canyon, who had Bronny James on. it. So
Bronny James?
not on the team
Wasn't
with
it-
Suggs. They
wasn't
played
it,
them.
Wasn't it
Oh,
Bronny
sure.
James and Mikey Williams? Man, what happened to Mikey
Yes.
Williams?
I think he's still in college. He's like 50.
I mean, he's
And still in
Is
college?
that old, Bree?
50?
Yep.
Well, I mean, it's not extremely young.
Very political answer
My,
right
my
there.
parents are listening. They're 50.
Yeah,
They
all
don't
of our
really-
parents
Yeah,
are
same.
listening. So are they old?
know.
Yes or no?
I mean, time is relative.
Okay, Newton.
Bree's gonna be elected into office one day by the way she's answering these questions. You should run for public office here in Winona.
You think?
Yeah.
you get in.
Thank you. Think I'm likable enough?
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Some of the other series, any other takeaways?
Well, tonight is also the Knicks versus Sixers, which is kind of crazy turnaround basically from last night it was Celtics versus Sixers. Or sorry, that was Saturday, my bad. Now it's Knicks versus Sixers. So I believe whoever wins the Knicks versus Sixers series is going to go to the NBA Finals because I mean the Pistons, they were down like 3-1, and it shows
Yeah.
like Jalen Duren is a playoff dropper. I know Mitchell Robinson is nothing to talk about. I mean he's not that good, but I mean I'd like to see the Sixers matchup, how they guard Tyrese Maxey, because Tyrese Maxey, I mean he's a give and go guy with Joel Embiid, give him the ball, drive in, get his bucket. But also, this Timberwolves versus Spurs series, Anthony Edwards is back,
I know.
guys.
I'm so excited. When Owen said that to us like today, I was like, oh my goodness, this cannot be true. Because I think I said this a couple weeks ago. I was like, oh, by the time that Ant gets back, when the Timberwolves are playing the Spurs, it'll be too late. It'll be too late to save us. But apparently it's not, because game 1 is tonight. Also, have we heard anything on Ayo Asumu? Like, how's he doing? Can he come back?
He is out for this game, but it's
Okay.
very day to day. So he'll be.
Oh,
back.
so he could potentially be back like game 2, potentially?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yes! Okay, so basically we're back. Potentially.
Wolves back.
I kind of wish he didn't play this game, but obviously it's his. He wants to play Anthony Edwards because
Right.
like okay, you can kind of not play game 1, but if you want to come back for game 2,
Well, I heard something today that he takes really good care of his health and his body. So I'm assuming that's why he's able to come back so soon. I don't know. You made a face, Gabe. Do you have an opinion on this?
He was making some comments about how losing a bunch of weight while he was hurt. So I mean, hopefully that's
Yeah.
He said I think he said something about dropping the Big Macs or something. I'm like, respect. I can get that. But I mean, it'll be interesting for this game because obviously that runner's knee he was dealing with it wasn't the same Ant we're used to in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
that's
so
true.
I do really want to see what Ant we get in this
Yeah.
game before getting super excited just yet.
Yeah.
As Eric, you were saying, battling with an injury, didn't know if he was gonna be back tonight or the next game. That would be Wednesday. It would be game 2. But when the next coming of Michael Jordan is in our lives here present, he's gonna fight through everything, right? He's gonna have that mindset of Kobe, right, when he tore his Achilles.
Yeah, you mean
try to
like-
come back,
you mean Wemby? right? You're talking about Wemby.
No, I'm talking about Ant.
the next goat, Wemby. What are you guys talking about?
No, definitely not the
I'm a
7
Wemby guy.
the
all right?
7'8" dude that they're gonna.
Yeah, don't they call him like an alien or
Yes,
something?
he's Alien versus.
Hey, he's a Star Wars fan. I know
Is he
that.
actually?
He actually is.
Oh, I
2,500.
think I knew that actually.
Yeah, he spent $2,500 on a card, so he's a pretty big Star
Yeah,
Wars.
yeah, he is. Well,
Do we call this series the French Revolution though?
Rudy and Wemby.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah, because they're both French.
Wemby was trained by Kevin Garnett this offseason.
Really?
Wemby went on like a journey. He went to China to train with Buddhist monks, I
It's been
believe,
all over the world.
and then he went to hang out with KG. What a transition! A Buddhist monk to Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, that is
What a
quite the
different
transition.
mentality.
Different type of reinforcement,
Yes.
that's for sure.
Learning, getting input from so many resources, I guess.
And
Yeah.
complete opposites.
Yeah, complete
Yeah.
opposite.
Well, also, so Garnett obviously was welcomed back to the Target Center, a couple weeks ago. So is he, I'm assuming he's cheering for the Wolves, but
Yeah.
maybe does he have some connection to Wemby now?
I mean, he does because he trained Wemby.
So I guess we'll see on that. So yeah, the second round is getting underway tonight. Actually, game one of the Knicks and 76ers will tip off about the top of the hour. Then the Wolves and Spurs will be on later, 8:30 it says, probably a little later than that. But this game is only on a streaming service. It's on Peacock and then NBCSN, but that's basically Peacock. So thoughts on that? Should these second round game, maybe first round I get it because there's 8 different matchups going on, but shouldn't every second round game be on TV so somebody can watch it?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I just want to know the genius who decided to schedule the Knicks at 8 o'clock Eastern time.
Prime time in the Garden.
It is prime time.
All
but
the celebrities sitting courtside.
what's the difference between 8
Well, they're
o'clock
not going to
and
be
7
sitting
o'clock?
courtside tonight because it's the Met Gala.
Well, Timothée Chalamet's not going to the Met Gala because he's going to the Knicks.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh, is this true?
And his-
I did see him
and-
at a Knicks game the other day with Kylie.
And Anne Hathaway, I don't know if she's going to be there or not. But
And Hathaway at the Knicks game?
I bet
Yeah, she's a-
Ben Stiller's
Wait,
gonna
that's
be
so
there.
cool. Wait, Gabe, and are you guys gonna watch The Devil Wears Prada 2?
ooh, probably not. Sorry.
What's
Oh,
what's
I
that?
have to watch the first one.
You haven't watched the first one?
Oh, this is the second one.
Yeah, this is the second one. They made it. It's 20 years later. They made the first one in 2006.
Oh, is that all the? Because I know Anne Hathaway, like the consensus is that she hasn't aged in like
Timeless.
25
No,
years.
she
so
has
it's
not.
like her and LeBron have been. They've been
And LeBron.
they're like the comparison.
She's the LeBron James of actresses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good comparison actually, because she's great.
Other than The Dark Knight Rises, I don't know.
She was in Interstellar.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Princess
that.
Diaries.
I don't know that one.
I've never
Sorry.
heard of that. I've heard of
the
it. I've
movie.
never seen it, but I don't.
You guys
I don't
need,
think
you
I've
guys
seen
need to
no.
get on it. It's a great movie. There's 2 of them actually, because the first one she becomes like the queen of the new country, and then the second one she gets married. It's pretty good.
Spoiler.
Oh yeah, sorry. Well,
Sorry.
okay, that's kind of the whole plot of the second movie. She has to get married. I'm not saying who she's getting married to. Like that's just the main plot. She has to get married, because they're misogynistic. And they're like, she wants to be queen. She has to get married, or something like that.
Movies in the 2000s.
Yeah, well, but in the end, she was like, I can do whatever I want. I don't want to do that. And they were like, okay. And then she didn't have to.
She was in Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, she was in that
did not know
too.
that.
Yeah. I'd watch that movie for a film class.
Was it here at Winona State?
No. It was at Inver Hills.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it was Cannon Falls Education.
No, there was a film class at Cannon Falls, but I didn't take it. I don't know. I just didn't want to.
Well, the NBA second round starts tonight.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
We'll see. Speaking of, we'll see the other league that is in the playoffs in their second round. That would be the NHL, is the Minnesota Wild. It was after we went off the air on Thursday. They end up beating the Dallas Stars in 6 games. They win that game 5-2 in Game 6. They took on the Avalanche last night in Game 1 of the second round and lost 9-6.
oof.
What a crazy stat line. I don't think I've ever seen a hockey game go that high in
Yeah, that's
scoring.
pretty high scoring for hockey, right?
In the playoffs, too, yes. The Avalanche, 8 goals given up by Jesper Wallstedt from their 9th goal was an empty netter. And interesting, though, because at one point, I think it was the first 12 or 13 goals was scored by 12 or 13 different players from both teams.
Really?
It was pretty pretty incredible to watch back and forth as it was 5-5 going into the third, and the Wild did not end up having enough offense there. But really funny because you look at the game that happened before. There was a Game 7, the Montreal Canadiens, Tampa Bay Lightning, and Montreal wins 2-1. But did anybody else see? Gabe, I know you probably saw. Did Eric or Bree? Did you see how many shots on goal the Montreal Canadiens had?
I did.
I did not.
The Avalanche scored 9 goals in their game. How many shots on goal do you think the Canadiens had in their Game 7 win?
They scored 9 goals.
The Avalanche scored 9 goals. How many shots on goal did the Canadiens have?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Remember,
I don't know what's
the Avalanche
normal.
had 9 goals in their game.
The Avalanche had 9, and you're
And the
asking me
Canadiens, how many shots on goal did the Canadiens have in their game?
Oh, I don't know what's normal for hockey, but I'm gonna guess like 30 to 40.
Remember, the Avalanche had 9 goals in their game.
You keep emphasizing this, but that doesn't give me any hint.
Yeah, it does. But
These two got it. They know what I'm. How many shots on goal did the Canadiens have in their game? The Avalanche scored 9 goals.
See, he's saying a
Maybe
number.
9.
he's saying
Yes.
Maybe 9.
Finally, I just thought that would work so much easier. They had 9 shots on goal and they won. The Avalanche had, I think, 45 to 50 shots on
Yeah,
goal.
that's
in
what
their
I was
game.
gonna guess.
Exactly. So that's what's crazy about it is that they won that way. Huh. So weird. We have a team that scores that many and then a team that hardly any shots on goal and they won. There was actually, it was a quote from the head coach from the Lightning, John Cooper. He said, what did he say? He said, "We won the game, but not the score."
Oh,
Which
Okay.
someone said, clip that. Because is that one of the worst? I mean, he just got eliminated, so he's going to probably say anything, but that's pretty preposterous.
It's something.
Do you remember The Last Dance?
I do.
Do you remember the quote Isaiah Thomas said about not getting in the dream team?
I met the.
They met everything with the criteria, and they still couldn't get it done. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
interesting.
The top player for the Lightning, Nikita Kucherov. I got a message about this stat. He's played in 7 Game 7s of his career. He's one of the top players in the league. He's never recorded a point in 7 Game 7s of his career.
That's
which
crazy.
is
Weird.
bad.
Yes.
It's really bad. There was a stat that the goalie for the Florida Panthers, Sergei Bobrovsky, has more Game 7 career points than Nikita Kucherov does.
The goalie?
Yeah, one of the goalies for Florida.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's
So,
crazy.
talking about not showing up when it matters, unfortunately, in Game 7s. But yeah, the other series now, the Wild take on the Avalanche. Game 2 will be tomorrow, and then Game 3 will be on Saturday for whatever reason. They want to give 3 days off in between. Might help the Wild, though. They have a couple injuries on their roster
Wait,
right
so
now.
are both the Wild and Wolves like kind of injury ridden right now?
little
Yeah,
bit.
you could say that, yes.
Dang.
So
That's
It's also the
unfortunate.
first time we were talking about this. This is the first time ever we've seen the Wild and the Wolves advance in their
Yeah,
franchise's history.
I saw that. That is so
That's
great.
crazy. That's crazy to think about.
same season is just like it is. And somebody said that last Thursday night that after we went off the air, was that the best Minnesota sports day since the Twins won the World Series? Maybe other than the Minneapolis Miracle Day, I know that was only one game, but
It's kind of weird. The Twins also won that day too, and we don't talk about that
hey,
because
they-
it's
Oh yeah, I saw that the Twins also won.
they did. They won yesterday as well, so they're fighting in the AL Central. But yeah, a couple minutes left. I guess we never got to Eric's Star Wars trivia. So Eric, what do you
All right.
have for us?
Which Ewok had an iguana as a pet and advisor? His name is Chief Blank. Chief Chewbacca?
I have no idea. I've never. I other than
Chief. I don't know any chief names. Honestly, if you just,
You're
I was
making-
thinking,
you're
I was
making this
thinking
up or
Chief
what?
Keith. I'm gonna be.
I have no idea.
that's one
Yeah, I have
option.
no
Chief.
clue.
That's
Oh, you were hoping to give us multiple choice or
I
something?
was, but I didn't have any names. But if you guys just want to take a guess of like,
I don't even know. I don't. One of the Ewoks' name is Wicket. That's all I know.
Okay,
What about Whack It?
Wicked and Whack It, and then Chief Keef.
Chief Keith. Yeah.
It's Chief Chirpa.
Oh, okay.
I
It's so random.
I know. I just wanted to. I was on BuzzFeed, and BuzzFeed's number 186 is which Ewok had an iguana as a pet and an advisor. So I guess
see.
I guess
an ad-
Ryan's a fake Star Wars.
I
fan.
am
I
as
guess
an
so.
advisor. It's those questions when they don't say the name of a character. Those are ones where you can try to get people because they'll be reading up on the characters.
Yeah.
What's your trivia, Ryan?
Well, I have 9 options in front of me. We only have a minute left, so I'll
Oh.
pick. Here we go. Well, all right, here we go. Who kills Jabba the Hutt?
Ooh. Ooh,
Oh, I know this one.
that's a
I'm going
great.
to let these other two
That's
guess.
a great.
We'll go rapid
question.
fire. Well, actually, they don't know. Just go. Say it.
Oh, Princess Leia.
Princess Leia, correct. What planet is destroyed by the Death Star?
Alderaan.
Correct. What is the name of Han Solo's ship?
Gabe should know this.
Millennium Falcon.
Yes.
Isn't that like a really like expensive like Lego set of the Millennium?
No,
Falcon?
Death Star.
Death Stars.
Oh, it's the Death
Come on,
Star.
come on.
Oh, sorry, my fault.
What is the name of the Ewok's home?
That one I don't know. I should know it.
The Jabba Hut.
No. The
Pizza Hut?
The Forest Moon of Endor. All right, last one. What color is Luke's lightsaber in Return of the Jedi?
Green.
Green. He's
Ooh.
got it. There we go. Well, may the 4th be with everybody listening to this. So thank you for listening to the Sports Rundown here on KQAL. So for Bree Conway, Gabe Slavin, Eric Bell, I'm Ryan Glenn saying thank you for listening. Tune in Thursday for our last Sports Rundown of the school year right here on 89.5 KQAL. And as always, Roll Warriors.